Radio BDC.
Live in the lab.
All right, let's hear it for Kaneholler. I'm coming back here with you guys. That was great. Are you out of breath?
Yes.
Do you want to take a second? Like, deep breathe, yoga pose or something? Got a lot of stuff going on here. So, you guys are originally from Boston, and then you went to Brooklyn. Did you know each other? How did you meet? Like, did you date first, then the band first, then date? Like, how did it all come together?
So
I want to know.
We met in Brooklyn. We're both originally from here. He didn't grow up here. He's from here, but moved. I grew up here. I was living in Boston, and I just went into New York for a weekend and ran into an old friend, and it was honestly like a total setup. She introduced us, and we met and hit it off right away. And the music and the relationship honestly happened at the exact same time. We just like started spending time together, started getting to know each other, and then the music kind of was a product of. It's corny, but falling in love. It was like all kind of.
Were you already
simultaneous,
doing music, and you were like, "Hey, do you want to do some beats?" Or like, you know, do you have any
beats.
contraption to do some beats? You know.
No, we weren't actually. I mean, he'd been acting for a long time and had moved to New York to start pursuing music in a way. I was in art school and doing nothing with music. I mean, I've been singing my whole life, but I wasn't, planning on doing anything with it. He had this amazing, bank of music built up just kind of over time of like writing and recording stuff. And so when we met, he started playing me stuff, and I just started singing over it. And it kind of just started there. Neither of us were really planning on it. It wasn't like, hey, let's make a band together. It was kind of just like very,
Just kind of
natural.
happened. And then you moved to California because you hate winter.
The truth, yeah.
I moved there. I moved to California when I was like 13, and then when we met, and we were living in Brooklyn at the time in Bushwick, and it started snowing in October, and I was like, we should move back to LA, and so we did, and it's been a lot warmer. But we definitely miss the East Coast,
We do, and our families are here, so we come back a lot,
You said you were here over Christmas.
Yes.
Yeah, but you missed the blizzard.
Totally.
But listen, next time we have one, I'll call you. You can, fly on over.
We'll jump in.
So you have 3 EPs, Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3. So talk to me about that, how that all came. Because there was talk about a full length, but now you're thinking about doing all those 3 volumes as a full length?
Well, we already did it. We had 12 songs, or we had a lot of songs, but the 12 we wanted to put out were definitely different kind of genres of music to some extent. It kind of started off a little bit slower, a lot more trip-hoppy, I guess the kids would say. And
some of it I feel is like very sultry.
Yeah, so we really love Etta James and Nina Simone and Billie Holiday, the jazz standard classics, singers, and then we both, I in particular, grew up on techno music, from my era. So I was always kind of like, how do you make electronic music listenable all the time, relatable all the time? And that was kind of our attempt, was to mash the 2 genres together. But we broke up those 12 songs because they kind of evolve in genre as they go, and we didn't want to put them all on one CD. And we also admired the Encyclopedia series, so we kind of modeled it around that.
So is there a Volume 4 that will be forthcoming?
We're ending it at 3.
That's
We're
it?
really looking forward to doing a full length. I mean, that's definitely the next step. Like he's saying, the EPs were kind of just like we already had these songs. We also started performing live halfway into our time of making music, and that changes everything because then you get an audience reaction and you see how they respond to things. And like he was saying, it was very chill in the beginning, and then, I mean, this was a very chill set. It gets super dancey, when we're like rocking out somewhere that we can go nuts. So it's like
Tonight at the Paradise.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
And how is it being with the Ting Tings?
They're amazing.
They're fun.
They're amazing.
Super fun.
They're the best.
What else did I want to ask you about? What are you doing after the Ting Tings? Are you going to tour? Are you going to go back home? You write music and record it in your house, right?
Yes, that's correct, in Venice Beach.
Yeah. Nice. Where it's sunny.
Yeah. All
and
the
warm.
time.
Yeah. Lucky you. I mean, do you think the music would be different though if you were making it during the blizzard
Oh
time?
yeah,
Like, it'd be totally
absolutely.
dark.
Yes,
and,
agreed. Yeah, no, it definitely influences the way you write.
Because you're happy, like you're outside, it's
my gosh.
sunny, you're at the beach, you're
Yeah.
skateboarding.
We walk outside in Venice and it's like 74 degrees and there's one cloud in the sky and we're like, it's terrible out.
I know, it's
It's so cloudy
thin
today.
skin after a couple years there.
And tell me how you got the name Kaneholler.
Oh, so we had another name for a while, and then we ended up changing it originality.
What
is
was
really
it? The
important.
bad bad or
It was
bad
bad
band?
bad, yeah.
Yeah, but the problem with bad bad is then people could use that to be like you're bad bad. Yeah, know what I mean?
Well, then we got a lot of like,
yeah.
you're bad and he's bad and I'm bad. It's like it didn't fit. It didn't, you can feel it for sure when it's right. So we changed it to Kaneholler. It's kind of complicated. I have family in the South. We have a farm down there, and we have a bamboo forest on the farm, and it's called Kaneholler. Cane is the type of bamboo. Holler
That's
is
the
like,
little the tree and the All right.
exactly, yeah.
Okay, that's good.
So it's this special place, my grandpa named it. It was like this very sentimental thing, but it's also totally original. And with the way, the internet is today, and you can, having an original name actually goes a really far way to be able to, like,
I like
type
it better
in.
than the whole bad thing.
Thank
Good.
you.
Because you
Yeah.
seem way too nice to have a band with like bad in it. But it's Kaneholler. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
so
Thank
much.
you, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you guys for coming.